It's been almost 2 weeks now that Dennis Hastert has been quiet, has not returned the phone calls of hundreds, if not thousands of reporters. How's his reputation standing up? Dennis Hastert, the longest-serving Republican Speaker of the last several generations, is under fire. He has been indicted a couple of weeks ago, and federal officials are saying he's guilty of structuring financial withdrawals, covering up payments to someone, and lying about it. He has perjured himself in their estimation for lying under oath about what he's doing with his money. Now, allegedly what the money's for is hush money for a young man, or someone who used to be a young man, that Hastert molested when he was a coach prior to entering the halls of Congress. Now, it's one thing politicians have got to learn, and most of them have, is if you're attacked, if you're indicted, if you're arrested, and you don't answer the charges quickly, decisively, defending yourself, the public's going to assume you're guilty and that you simply have no defense. Hastert has not defended himself publicly at all. He has essentially been in hiding. Now, at age 73, with being a long-serving speaker on his resume, he's not running for office anytime soon or ever again. But you have to think, doesn't he worry about his reputation? I mean, here's a guy who's making millions of dollars a year as a high-powered lobbyist. Who's going to hire a lobbyist now and have to worry about a board of directors or customers or clients saying, why are you putting money into the pocket of a child molester? I can't see how he could possibly get any more clients right now. Now, Dennis Hastert was never someone that high profile, even when he was Speaker. He was not a bomb thrower. He wasn't tossing out red meat, so he's not as big a target for a lot of people, but still, he was the highest ranking Republican in the country for more than 6 years. And to see this on top of Josh Duggar, a prominent Republican who's been seen in photographs with every major Republican candidate for president, it is a bit of a tarnish on the brand image of the Republican Party as being the traditional family values crowd. This is a problem, I wouldn't say a severe problem for the Republican Party, but it doesn't help. Hastert never became the boogeyman that Newt Gingrich or Jesse Helms did, but it still looks awful. It just makes you wonder, what is Hastert thinking? You have to assume at this point he isn't worried about his reputation. His reputation is destroyed. He's simply worried about staying out of prison at this point. And that's why he's not mounting a defense. I'm certainly glad he or his office has not called me to mount a crisis communications campaign, because frankly, I don't know what I would say for him at this point. Here's the biggest problem across the broader political culture and the media culture for Hastert is he was the speaker who enthusiastically voted to impeach Bill Clinton from the presidency, rounded up votes to impeach Bill Clinton for the crime of having perjured himself talking about an underlying sex crime. Now we have Hastert in exactly the same situation. So the irony is just a little too rich for a lot of commentators all across the spectrum. Can Hastert ever get out of this? I don't think so. In Illinois, his home state, they seem to be scraping his name off of buildings and statues as quickly as possible.